Hello, good evening. Hi, this is Christine here. Happy Saturday to you, and I hope that everyone is doing well. And I'm super excited for you because I want to be able to share some of the knowledge that I've been picking up from the larger organizations and pass this on to you. And this is the reason why I'm talking to you about what the top organizations are currently working towards and in preparation for the April 2023. But it really depends where you live in the world, because wherever we live in the world, there's always turmoil going on. There's always a crisis that's just around the corner, etc. So I'm really here to talk to you about different strategies that you can use in your business so that you are able to cope with those challenges when you do get hit with them. And this is the reason why I talk so much about crisis funds. I talk a lot about talking a lot to you lately about balanced scorecard for recovery, looking at high value customers to boost your profit as well will help you through the tough times. Look, you can see what's happening with the big organizations. Some of you may have heard that Macy's is closing down some of its outer stores, because they're feeling as if there's not enough profit in them. And I understand that, and I've been to quite a few of the Macy's stores that are out of, New York, for example. And New York just seems to be the hugest store that you could ever go into. It's such a beautiful place, Macy's store. But they're also thinking about, we need to cut back. We've got to look at profit margins here. We've got to be sensible. We've got to protect the company so that we can make the best out of what we have. And they're focusing on higher value clientele, for example, which is going to boost their profits. They're looking at closing like 165 stores by 2025, 2026, for example. Look, if Macy's is doing it, then we need to be looking at what we can do right now that's going to create higher value for you in order for you to be able to save for a crisis, for when you're hit with a challenge, so that you don't get wiped out and not be able to function in your business. That is not what directors are meant to do. So this is why I'm doing this training with you, because nobody gave me this information. But I know it's important for you, CEOs and startups, to really think about looking at subcontracting, but also looking at how you can get high value customers for your business, because the bread and butter isn't going to just make you into a higher profit margin. The bread and butter is just bread and butter. It's just going to feed you, but not really create that high value, for example. So I hope that's making sense to you, what I'm saying to you right now. So let's delve into this, and I'd like you to listen to this video to the end, because I have got a lot of information which I want to share with you. And if there's anything that you want me to talk about, please do comment. You can leave a comment and I can open up your comment, and then I can answer your comment as well. So let's delve into this, because it's really something which is really important for you as a business owner, that we also look at sharing this information that the big corporations are doing. And this is how they're building their strategy, even though they're going through, maybe some of them are going through some difficult times, for example. But as you can see, the large organizations, they are cutting back, but they're also focusing on the ones that's bringing in a higher return, because they've probably got lots of shareholders. So they have to protect those shareholders just the same as you have to protect you, because no one else is going to do that for you. Your staff aren't going to do it, it's you. And then you then are able to pass it down the chain, for example, so that everyone benefits, for example. So welcome to the live session today, and we're going to be diving into a critical topic, which is the balanced scorecard for recovery financial matrix for your company. You've seen the recent headlines of big companies, they're cutting back staff, they're also looking at saving costs. Understandably, many businesses are wondering, how do we recover and thrive in these challenging times? So today I want to show you how you can use these proven strategies that the giants are using, including targeting high value customers, creating new revenue streams for your organization, which will help you with balancing cost saving measures and also incorporates growth within your organization as well. Look, right now, cost saving is a hot topic. We're all hearing this. We got to save money. We got to save money. Where can we save money? What can we do damage limitation on, for example, so that this business still continues to function at a good level? And for example, like I said, they're laying off their staff members, and they're looking at slashing budgets to stay afloat. But here's the thing, right? Recovery isn't just about cutting back. It's about optimizing your financial matrix. Look at what the big companies are doing. Yes, some of them are closing down, but some of them are staying open, but they are focusing on a higher value product, for example. Like, I'm giving an example like Macy's. Okay, Macy's, they're focusing on higher products, which is like Bloomberg's, the really high value expensive items, for example. That's going to give them more return for less work, for example. Rather than the lower value, there's going to be more work. Like, I'll give you one example. If you're working with a government organization, some of you may have noticed that you've got to put in a lot of work to get that extra £4 an hour, for example. So look at what your earnings and your profit margins are. You really got to start looking at this. Start by measuring your key matrix, like your net income per share. What is your profit margin and your revenue growth? These numbers aren't just about big corporations. They are the heartbeat of every business, big or small. And that means you as well. So looking at balancing cost savings approach. So whilst you are reducing cost, it is essential, but you need to also balance what you have. For instance, instead of laying off staff, consider outsourcing to affordable virtual assistants. Like I said, we've got a virtual assistance agency, or you can tap into, like I said, the government-backed apprenticeship programs to reduce expenses without sacrificing productivity. Another thing which you can do is you can target high-value customers. Now, let's talk about your growth in your company. Starting with customers, instead of chasing volume, which is what we used to do in the old days, we chase volume, focus on quality. Focus on quality. Ask yourself, who are your high-value customers? Who are they? Can you specialize in a particular subject? When I say subjects, I mean services, for example. Where is it that you can look and see that there is a need that is a higher level? Now, I could possibly be talking about neurosurgeons. I could be talking about cardiology. I could be talking about specialist services in that way. That way, you're getting a higher value customer that you're going to work with, like NHS or private hospitals, for example. Identify high purchase power customers. That is the key for 2025. Look for customers or industries willing to pay you a premium for your services. For example, in healthcare businesses, there's corporate clients that often prioritize quality over price. Use tools like, you can get clients from LinkedIn. You really can, but you've got to be strategic in that, and I do cover that in the business recovery bootcamp. I'm going to cover a little bit about that on the 27th and the 28th, but I will cover it in the January bootcamp, which is a paid bootcamp, for example. Okay, so think about where you can get high value customers. Like I said, you can use various tools like CRMs to identify these and put them into segments and work with them. Next year is about communication. It's about community. It's about collaboration. It's not about like getting loads of leads. It's about quality. Because you can make, I noticed it when I gave up the council contracts because it wasn't viable. I realized that the private clients was paying me double what I was getting from the council, for example. Yes, I had volume, but it was a lot of hard work. And whilst that's good to have, you don't really want to have that long term in your business. So, you can look at offering exclusive packages or services tailored to their needs by charging a premium. You can increase revenue per customer without overextending your resources. Another thing that you can look at, introduce new revenue streams. I keep talking about this. You'll see my videos. You'll see them, they're here, they're there. I've got playlists that you can go through as well. Diversification is a game changer for business recovery. Don't stay stuck in one thing. The pandemic taught me the importance of having multiple income streams. That's why I'm talking to you about different things, because I'm also incorporating multiple income streams as well. Because I want to be able to help my clients in an holistic way so that you can grow and develop and really be able to run your business effectively because you've got the right mindset and you're eating healthily. Because when we are stressed, it doesn't help if we're not eating the right foods. This is why I am doing my cooking programs to help my clients and help CEOs and busy executives, for example. But we got to eat healthy so that we've got the right mindset to help us to be productive, to give us that energy. I have got energy till the cows come home. Literally, I love to walk for an hour and a half each day. I would walk even more, but my husband can't walk that far, for example. I do HIIT exercises in the week, for example. I eat right. I choose not to drink alcohol because I want to live as long as possible. So I'm cooking healthy food and I'm showing it on YouTube. I'm also diversifying with my cooking program and meal plans for the busy CEO, for business leaders, because I want you to be healthy so that when you're dealt with challenges, you're equipped with your mindset, your heart set, your health set. All of these things make a big difference, especially when you're faced with challenges, because these challenges are not seen to stop you from growing. They're there to help you to grow, because there could be something in there that you need to learn and to grow from, that is going to expand your knowledge and your growth. So each time you overcome a challenge, you grow. You get stronger and stronger. Just like when you go to the gym, you lift weights, you get stronger, right? So it's the same in business as well. I'm even starting to take, to lift small weights. I'm not saying I'm going to be lifting big weights, but small weights, for example, because I want to be as fit as possible. I want to live for as long as possible. I want to be as healthy, do as much as I can to be healthy. So, like I said, think about what you can add to your business. You could offer things that's going to create consistent income. I've got some videos here about passive income streams, multiple income streams. I've got a program coming out next year on multiple streams of income. Listen, I am the lady that has done quite a lot of businesses in my 40 years. And there's a saying that is, we know it as, I'm going to read this to you. We know it as what's it? It's about trade. I forgot the name of it. I was just talking about that the other day. Master of many. So this is what I say, right? They say jack of all trades, master of many, for example, but it's really connected to something more than that. Okay, we've all heard the phrase jack of all trades, master of none, and honestly it means something completely different, but we've taken it in the wrong contents. So with this, it's a specialism, okay? And the title or the position that you have in your career requires you to be a generalist, a jack of all trades, so much that you're considered a master of handful of skills, and can lead a team or organization. But it also talks about that you imagine you've got someone in your organization. I'm just going to drink my tea 1 second. You're in your organization and you are the person that started the business, right? So you have to learn to do all parts of that business. Otherwise, how can you show other people how to do it and how you want it done in your business? This is how you become the master of many, for example. And I consider myself as the master of many. And what it says is that, let me just read here. It's like a famous quote where it says, jack of all trades in history, and also it is a list of a few people that are admired and some that are known personally. I'll explain to you. Leonardo da Vinci was a painter, a sculptor, an illustrator, an industrial designer, an architect, a musician, a mathematician, an engineer, an inventor, a geologist, it was a lot. He was a writer, and his name given to the leader. He is the master of many, for example. Benjamin Franklin, I'll give you another example here. was an author, a painter, a politician, a theorist, a politician again, a scientist, an inventor, an activist, a statesman, a diplomat, as well as having his dome on the biggest bill, the $100 bill. Yeah? So Tim Ferriss, a huge person that we know, being a generalist, is an author, is an investor, is a world traveler, is a lifestyle design coach, is a breakdancer, fitness coach, and much more. And he states the grand confusion of the word master is the most people assume is perfection. Ryan Holiday is an author, a researcher, a marketer, and a media strategic. He has the insight he's given into doing more than just one thing in life. And if you do one thing, you do it well. For example, if you do two things, you feel really busy. If you do 3 or 5 things, you're not that busy, and they all help each other make it a better person. It speeds the whole process of learning new skills, getting more done. Wouldn't you like someone working for you in your organization that knows how to do multiple things? Or do you just want someone that just does one thing and can only do one thing? And then when the other person goes off sick, that person that just knows one thing doesn't know how to do what that person does. So that causes a bottleneck in your business, for example. And you don't want that. You want people that are leaders, that are multitaskers, and not just, oh no, I can't do that. That's not in my job description. I'm not going to do that. You don't want people like that. So again, we've got here Lindsay Sterling is a musician, a dancer, a composer, a singer, a YouTuber, a fashion designer, a filmmaker. And there's a link here which you can watch, because she is the master of many. And I call myself the master of many. People have got this phrase wrong, because it is not that they're the master of none. It means that they're fearless, and they also have fun in life. So there's lots of articles on it, reasons to be a jack of all trades. Another podcast here, which is top 5 reasons to be a jack of all trades. I know what I would prefer. So the truth is we all can do multiple things if we choose. But you've got to be able to stretch yourself. You've got to be able to want to do it. We're all capable of multiple things, more than one thing. We're all interested in many things. It's not just that other people who make it are known for one thing or lucky. It's not that they are blessed with this one interest and they never had to go through the struggle of picking something to pursue. It's that they learned to focus. So they did not get good by doing these things all at once. Same with me. I didn't get good at doing these things all at once. You didn't get good by doing the things all at once, like I said, and you won't. No one gets good at anything by doing everything all at once. you do it one by one. You get stronger and stronger. But I just wanted to explain that to you, for example. Okay, so back into the business recovery and diversification. It is a game changer, but you've got to learn to multitask. Like I said, there's lots of different things that you can do. So like we do virtual assistants, for example, we're an agency, and our virtual assistants can handle the smaller projects that we have, for example, but we also have independent coaches now as well, and they've just started. So, this is important as well for you to think about the things that you can do to diversify. So, using the balanced scorecard. So, using the balanced scorecard, this framework, it really ensures that you don't just focus on profits, but you take an holistic approach to recovery. Financial matrix, for example, you track revenue growth, profit, margins, cost savings. Customer matrix, you measure customer satisfaction, loyalty through net promoter scores. High value customers should feel prioritized. Internal process matrix, for example, focus on efficiency, reduce defects, and improve your processes without overloading your staff. If it's something that's overloading your staff, then it's something that you need to look at. Growth matrix, upskill employees and encourage innovation by ensuring your business stays competitive. So when you're doing business recovery, it isn't about drastic cuts. It's about strategic action by targeting high value customers, introducing new revenue streams, and using tools like the balanced scorecard. You'll be able to position your business to not only survive but thrive. I want to be able to show you a bit more about the balanced scorecard, etc. So when we do the 27th and the 28th, when we do the marathon, the 2-day event, the mini boot camp, I call it, business recovery boot camp, on the 27th, 28th of December, it starts at 2 p.m, finishes at 7 p.m, and I would love for you to be able to be there. Please ensure that you've liked and subscribed if you found this helpful. And if you've subscribed, then you should get the updates of when we are going live so that you don't miss out on that, because I would hate for you to miss out on this, because this is about the 2025 recovery, business recovery and resilience. Because remember, every crisis, there is an opportunity, but it's in disguise. But it is an opportunity for you to grow. And these big organizations, they're pivoting. They know that there's an opportunity. They're looking at what has worked in their organization, and then they're doubling down on it, basically. And they're focusing on that because they know that that's what's going to give them the strength and the funds that they need to weather the storms and come out on top. And that's what I want for you. Directors, CEOs, I want that for you. But we've got to make sure that we're in the right frame of mind and we're looking after ourselves. So although we're seeing these things in the news on a daily basis, see it as an opportunity for you to grow stronger as a business and to come out on top. See yourself as the big organizations and do what they are doing now, and then that is going to make you in the same league, for example, but it needs to be done right. So I hope that you have enjoyed what I've discussed with you, because like I said, it's essential to balance cost-saving measures with growth-focused actions. So target high-value customers with greatest purchasing power that you can do adverts, introduce new revenue streams to diversify your income, use the Balanced Scorecard to track financial, customer, internal, process and growth matrix as well. Optimize your financial matrix, including revenue growth, profit margins without sacrificing your productivity. And what I want to say to you is I want to give you those practical tips that you can implement immediately to protect the growth of your company. Whether you're a small business owner, coach or entrepreneur, these strategies will help you thrive in these challenging times. Look at the resources that I've mentioned. Government grants for the apprentices, for example, programs for the UK businesses, apprentices programs to reducing staffing costs, our virtual assistance agency, tools to help you identify and market high-value customers. And don't forget that you can look at subcontracting with the large organizations to get working for your business. So don't forget to, like I said, subscribe for more business insight, financial recovery tips, and growth strategies. Let's connect. Join the conversations in the comments. What is your biggest challenge in your business right now? In your business recovery? I am on Facebook. We do have a Facebook group as well. And what I'd love is for you to join us in the next YouTube Live as well. So, like I said, I've mentioned to you the practical tips for building a crisis fund to safeguard your business. I've spoken to you about the role of the government-backed programs like the UK apprenticeship programs to reduce your costs. And I've explained to you that turning your challenges into opportunities. I've mentioned the David and the Goliath story to you. So, entrepreneurs, these strategies will empower you to take control of your financial future. So don't forget to subscribe, and for more actionable business insights to the financial recovery tips that I provide. I'd love for you to share your thoughts. You know, what is your top priority for your business recovery right now? Subcontracting, high value customers, and boosting your profits is definitely the way forward. But you've got to also learn how to pitch your business as a subcontractor to a larger organization who is struggling to meet their demands. Build mutually beneficial partnerships with with businesses that have got these large contracts, showing that you have got social value contributions, like you're hiring apprenticeships, you're supporting your local communities' initiatives. Another thing is that you can look at is thriving through subcontracting. This will help you to recover within your business and collaborate smarter and scale effectively. So I just wanted to share that with you today. I hope that that was helpful and that you have learned a lot from what we've talked about today, because what I'd love is for you to be able to grow and to implement this into your business immediately, because I'm here to show you these things so that you can grow and develop in your business And I want you to be able to get and make some notes and start practicing and implementing what I'm talking about, because I am able to show you the directions from what the large organizations are doing currently at the moment to survive. And I suggest, and I put it to you, that you also do the same. And that's why I'm coming on here every day to help you to grow your business, so that you're not fearful when April 2025 comes, if you're in the UK, so that you're not fearful if you're in America or around the world, for example, that you've got a strategy in place. And I want you to be able to focus and grow your business, but you have to implement and create that crisis fund now, so that you've got savings for when, 5 months from now, for example, you've got a nest egg. That's why I'm doing these cooking shows, talking about even, a budget of $10 a day can feed a family, for example. And healthily. I'm not talking about junk food here. I'm talking about healthy food, because that is going to help you to be productive. It's going to help you to be more creative. It's going to give you more stamina, more strength. It will help with stress. It will help you keep focused, and you will grow your business, and you will feel better, and you will feel on top of the world. So I hope that was helpful to you all, and I would love for you to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. My name is Christine Crowell, and I have been in business for 40 years now. I've been in healthcare business for 35 years now, and I've been a coach, a business coach, for over 10 years. And I want to be able to show you things that you can do to really take your business to the next level, because you can only control the parts that you can control in your business. And I want to be able to share the insights that I have from the research, as well as working with the very larger organizations, and I'm passing that on to you. So I hope you're having a wonderful day, and do look out for my next videos, and I can't wait to share more information with you. I will be going live tomorrow as well, and I look forward to speaking with you all soon. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.